I was looking over some of the work on the homework for topic 2.4 in the new book, and I see a number of people had this one incorrect. Now, these are difficult, and there's no easy way to do them. So, the first thing I would do if I had an example like this, and I worked it out myself a few moments ago, is to make a Venn diagram with 3 circles inside. Now again, you have to try to solve as much as you can, but here they're only asking for a particular answer. But here's what I would do. Regardless of the question that they're going to ask, kind of get the general sense of it. Now, how many students in the universe? Well, altogether there were 135, so we'll put that over here. So we've, in a sense, checked that off. Now, how many students took English? And we're going to put that here outside. Altogether it was 28. And I'm going to check that off. And I would have to write these out on my paper, which I did. And then 33 took math, so I put that over here. And 42 took psychology. So as I do these, I check them off. And again, the first thing to do once you do something like this is how many took all 3? And there were just 2. So you put the number 2 there and check that off. Now, sometimes you have to not include something right away. You got to study it. So let's look at this one. 14 took English and psychology. So there's English and there's psychology. Now there were 14 that took that, but you already have 2 there. So you have to subtract the 2 from the 14 and you get 12. Okay, so now you can put a check by that one. Now, 13 took math and psychology. So math and psychology, 13. But you already have 2 there, so this is 11. Okay? Now, if they had asked you how many students only took psychology, you'd have to add these 3 up and take it away from 42. But that's not what they're asking, and I'd put a little check here. Now, the one that's most challenging of all these is this. 17 took English, but not math. Okay, there's our challenge right there. So, in here somewhere, and in here somewhere, there's going to be 17 students. But now, these 2 students took math, so we can't count them. But 17 from this 12 here is going to leave what in here for, out of this 17, we got 12 here. It's going to leave us with 5. Now, we want to figure out what goes here, right? Because all we want to know is how many took English and math. English and math. And we have to figure out what goes in this spot all by itself. This is where the question mark is. So, and we got to take away this 17 now because we've used that 17 up. There's the 17 right there. So what do? Well, we add these two together, get 14. Add the 5 up, get 19. And then now we have a total of 19. But there was 28 altogether. So 19 from 28 leaves us with 9 here. And that's our answer. Now, again, they say that's only medium difficulty level. But that was a challenge. And it took me almost 6 minutes to explain it. So I'm going to post this right away because this was one that, I'm sure students would want some help with.